I'm always doing the most. Finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I did the 3D sculpted bow that is just a little bit slightly different than a regular plain 3D sculpted bow, because we've got the flowing ribbons and the little textured knot in the middle, as you might call it. So I'm using my 3D brush here, and I've first off picked up a small bead of white acrylic, and I've just gone ahead and I'm making a petal shape. So this is how we do the wings of the bow. And then all I'm doing, once I've spread out that petal and moved it to exactly where I want it, I come in with the point of my brush, and as you can see I am just slightly pushing up under the middle and then squashing that together, and it just creates a nice flowing texture, almost as if the bow is made out of fabric. And it honestly makes such a huge difference to 3D work when you pay attention to small details like that. Like, at first when I started doing bows like this, I was sort of like, it doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything. It's pointless pushing up the middle bit, blah, 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 blah. But honestly, it seriously makes a huge difference, and you can see by the end result, compared to a regular bow, it is just so much more stunning and elegant and really natural looking, I guess you could call it. So I just basically go ahead and do that again on the other side, and you want to try and get your balls the similar size so that you've not got one side bigger than the other, and so that the bow is nice and even. If it was slightly different in size, it wouldn't matter too much, because the fabric could fall like a little bit differently, and you know, it just doesn't matter if it's not exactly the same, but try and get it as close to the same size as possible. So now that I've done the two sides of the bow, it's time to come in with the ribbon detailing area. And as you can see here, I was going to go in with the centre of the bow first, but decided against it. It had been a while since I'd done one, but remembered that I need to do the ribbons first so that I can then tuck those underneath the center of the bow. So I want to start off with a wet bead of white acrylic, and it needs to be actually wetter than what I'm using here, only slightly, but this did set very, very quickly for me. So you want to make it into a long line, I suppose you could call it. As you can see here, mine is quite thick. I needed it to be thinner and slightly longer than that, but it still worked out absolutely fine. So once you've created your line, you want to make impressions in that line using the side and the belly of your brush. So you want to move it one way and then come down and press into it the next way, and then if you have got room to do it again, as much flow you want in there, create as many as you like, and then finish off the tail of the bow nicely. Don't worry if it's not exactly right, because I'll show you in a second how to add on a little bit more acrylic to make sure that it flows on seamlessly and ends really, really delicately and not too harsh. So I'm just going to go ahead and do exactly the same on the other side, and then we will be back to fill in the little areas to join up to the centre of the bow, the tail of the ribbons, and also the centre of the bow itself. So as you can see here, now that I've finished sculpting the main body of the ribbons, I'm coming in with a small amount of white acrylic, making sure that it's nice and wet, and just using the tip and the point of my brush, I'm sculpting it and moving it into place. And you just want to make sure that it ends with a nice point and it looks like it's flowing on from the rest of the ribbon that's already in place. This way it looks as though it was all done in one quick sweep, but really we've cheated slightly, because why the heck not? Why the heck not, okay? So yeah, you just basically go ahead and do that on both of the ends of the ribbon, but also you want to do it to the top and make sure that it joins up to the center where the middle of the bow is going to be. And this way it looks like the bow is tied in a cute little knot and everything is joined up nicely and beautiful. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I will be back when I do the center. So now it's time to do the center of the bow, and I'm just coming in with a nice small bead of acrylic, not too wet and not too dry, just enough so that I can move it, but you don't want it to sort of like settle and flow down onto either the ribbons or the ends of the bow. So I'm just moving it from side to side, well, top to bottom, so that it sort of wraps around the bow and it's a nice short little rectangular shape, but not a harsh rectangle. And then down the center, before the bead sets, you want to use your brush and just press to make like an indent, and it'll automatically look like the bow has been folded in the middle, and it just looks gorgeous. You can then go ahead and use the tip of your brush and just tuck in around the top and the bottom of the bow, so it literally looks like it's wrapped around. And honestly, it's such an easy bow to do, but looks so stunning, and you guys have to try it, okay? And if you do try it, don't forget to tag me on Instagram, share it on Facebook and all that good stuff, because I love seeing all the creations that you guys create from watching videos that I have posted. It makes me so happy. And oh yeah, you can also send it on Snapchat and stuff like that. So yes, just show me, because I want to see, okay? Anyway, once I've done this last little bit on the end of the ribbon, that is literally it for this video. So I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys loved watching and learning, and I hope that it helped some of you guys as well. So please don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and until next time, goodbye. And please guys, always remember that you are bomb.com, lit as fuck, and don't ever let anyone tell you any different, because you've got this and I love you. Mwah. Bye! See you later, alligator!
I'm always doing the most. Finish my cup and reload. Let it swing right back.